What is good? This is Archangel Raphael, aka Jesus Christ and not the body, as well as other well-known deities such as Shiva, Krishna, Muhammad, Buddha, Abraham's bosom, and etc. And on today's video, as well as usual, I'm here to carry out God's will, authority, purity, essence. And this is going to be one of the realest videos I've ever made, because thus far into this creating aspect of unveiling change, of Dr. Change, because we never had no one to blame. So this change being the only universal constant, it's time to elevate your mind, your soul, and your heart, and your spiritual values into a place of transcendence and looking beyond just what is in front of you, because what is in front of you is there for you to utilize for change. Today, you're on the right flight. This is the right boss. There you go. Do you spend times wondering? Do you spend lots of hours counting on how you're going to get there, on what you're going to do, on what the way is, and what does it look like, what does it feel like, what are the next steps, and what is the steps after that? And all of that compiling onto itself. Constant anguish and worry. And a constant battling of guilt, shame, and worry, and fear. Is what's going to plague you from moving to the next step. But it's essential and it's so powerful for you to actually look at the guilt, shame, worry, fear for what it is and where it's coming from and where it's rooted from. What is afflicting you within inside you, that's making you take ill courses of action, that's not leading you to the right way. Which the right way has everything to do with who you are and what God has made you up to be. But God has may very well has set you on a course of being to where you have to do these things. You have to make the mistakes over and over again for you to get the lesson out of what it is that you need to focus on. And in essentiality, it is God that you need to focus on, because God is within you as well as everyone else around you. So the messages you're getting through the esoteric field of reality is to transform and lead you through your purpose. It's not to lead you astray, unless lower baseline desires is what tames you and what keeps you confined to your needs and your wants, because your wants and your needs are in a higherly heavenly realm of expression. It's love and it's support and it's touch and it's all of the senses as well, but in a love stratosphere, in a growing stratosphere. And every person, place, situation, and thing that represented all the things that weren't that, God began to take those things away. And you felt like you did something wrong. No. And the purpose God has intended to you and for you is, in order to work through you, is so powerful that it's just going to keep getting better, like spiritual boundlessly. Boundaries are getting thrown away. Walls are breaking down. Doors are being opened. You're being unveiled new things. You're being able to do new things you've never done. You're being able to connect with people you've never connected with before in an entirely, and even old similar souls in an entirely different fashion. Angels coming from all over the universes and metaverses. It's a cosmological, astrological occurrence that you're taking place and handling, not just your business, but God's. You're like the accountant. You're keeping everything in tabs, checking it, counting the checks up, racks up, right? On God's account, right? The moment you begin to ask, who is God? What is God? Pay attention to what's happening right now, where you're at right now, how you're feeling right now. Right here on this video, right with me. In this very moment, what's around you in your environment, where you're at, in this time that we're in the time that you're watching this, everything about it. Time is posted, everything about it, okay? The duration and the length of the video, everything. And it's gonna unveil itself as if I know what it's gonna be, but I do. I have a grand sense because of it, because of the work that I've already been doing, and because of the momentum that I've already built, and valued myself enough to make sure that I'm carrying out all of these gifts. Because I've been put in a situation to put in a pressure on me to mold the artifact of what many humans would call a diamond. And my intellectual authority to be able to express myself and articulate myself is only on God's will. And it's nothing else. My own intellect has little to do with what is being expressed right now. Another message of positive radiance and joy and bliss and hope, about to use me as a vessel to express to you, is God loves you so much. God created a mirror-like partner for you, created a love so transcendent through heaven, beyond anything you've ever experienced before, that is so new to you as a soul and a spirit that you, the smells in the air, the places you are led to, the experiences you manifest, the exploration between yourselves and your partner are so deep and so loving and so holy that nothing could break it. Not even Satan's army, which is hella weak, if you ask me. Because I've seen them, I met them. Just a bunch of weak-ass chimps and apes. None you gotta worry about. Right? God wants to see you in your holiest light. God wants to see you in your divinity, in your purity, and it's all on God's account. God made it for you. God made you through His and her light. So God's gonna sit back and laugh if she's gonna let you miss out on His and hers. Let it soak in. Let it soak in. Right? Don't worry about sin. Don't worry about where you're at. The healing work that you're doing, that you're stepping through, is leading you to and through a open door that is so big and so vast, and so much of what you already been through and been going towards past lives and this incarnation of many incarnations to come, that is so big and so unlimited and free, and just that much. It's that much. It really is that much. And people tell you you're doing a whole lot. Yes, I am. Even if you got to look at yourself and, where am I? Still the I am is going to lead you to where you're at. Because where you're at, yes, nobody knows. But that's exactly the point. Nobody. But the body is the instrument. It's the vehicle. It's the tool. The body is that. It's the creation that you get to create with. What a gift. A lot of fallen angels say, how do you get stronger wings? How do you use your body? If it's to heal, if you're using your body to heal yourself, spiritual assets and values that come in throughout you, then yes, you will have better and stronger and bigger wings. And your wings aren't just upheaved, they go down too. They go left and right too. A lot has to do with those seraphim images that y'all soulfully admire so much. Yes, but also you got wings everywhere. You can see your hair follicles as wings. You can see your eyebrows and your facial hairs as wings. Okay, you can see the garments that you fashionably collaborated with existence to manifest through God's will as wings. Okay, everything, right? Your body being the gift that you're utilizing, which are the wings. The body is the wing. The body, the left side, the brain, the right side of the brain are the wings. Okay, everything aligned, right? It's about reality. It's about being real. Okay. So yes, you're going to be very unique and you're going to be very original in what you create and what you godly will into existence through reality. Yes, it's going to be entirely made up on your individual travels of God's leading capabilities that God has taken you through. Yes, it's all that much and so much more. Now, the smells is like charcoal. The smells is like autumn. Fall is here. You can see the grayness in the skies, but an angel to fall? But I was born to fly. Because I am the right side after all. So, yeah, this is a season, but I know how to utilize it. And I'm going to help you too. Utilize it the right way without giving so much of myself away so that I'm not focusing on my spiritual transcendence and my healing, which is not really even mine. It's really just individual travels of this incarnation on what it's been leading me through. So when I come on the camera and have to go ahead, it's time to crack up a video, then yes, it's all of that expression coming into articulation, as well as, bestowing lots of wisdom and knowledge, of course. Part of the reason why I love these, I want you to walk with me. We will get to a point where we're seated and there's a lot going on, It's a lot to disclose, a lot to unveil, it's a lot to show off, show on, if God's will, right? If you, right? Because you're the vessel. Traveling through all that I know, feels so close. I'm on my way forward, moving on through. Closer is true. Yeah. So a lot of people are gonna be asking and wondering, how are you the way you are? How? It's like same questions you ask when you encounter so many powerful deities around you. But it's like this all around dog shit, right? To say we ain't shit is to be accurate. Always to walk the path that leads you to most awareness and most transcendence. Experiencing total sixes, harmony with yourself and your environment. Therefore, you're going to be able to acquire more mental facets of exploration. Therefore, spiritually and soulfully, you'll be very abundant to find lots of deep truths that are quite unexpressible through words alone. Yeah. So, when you see the signs, heed to them. They're pointing you to a direction. Even if I'm hybridized right now through the GMO-ness, it's no excuse to not aim for the organicness of being. Because you deserve it. We deserve it. We deserve the change of what we put in our body, because it's going to outwardly reflect and project our souls at the highest through the lowest tranquility that we are experiencing. And all around full embodiments of various different angles of creating that has to do with knowledge coming from everywhere. Your experiences, your emotions, your dreams, your visions. Your receiving. Pop her cherry, 'cause it's all yours. She got you and you got her. 1 and 1, you're the only one for two. The whole world wants you part. Let them do what demons do. She gon' keep it protected regardless. I'm always protected, so shade y'all. They can hate on. what they never could reach. So yeah, at the peak of your work, you're going to acquire everything God has intended for you. You're going to have your one and only soulful partner, spiritually and mentally adept as fuck. And you're gonna be happy, you're gonna be sad, but you're ultimately gonna be the best version of you. You're gonna be transcendent beyond all measures, and you're going to share your divinity and your work with the entire planet, because God has put you exactly where you needed to be. Ooh, that smells so good. See the senses, right? It's gonna take you through certain travels, every moment to moment basis. Even reminding you of that which you've already loved so deeply, and how to bring that deep love into the present expression. You're already there. Until next time, peace, love, and enlightenment.